comes down slower than any guy in the league. Driving. Down he goes. Isaiah. We got a whistle. Isaiah's eyes cut badly. Oh, he took a blow to the head. Blood all over his forehead. Isaiah Thomas. Karl Malone being separated. Here comes off the bench. Walker throwing punches. They have to be restrained. And the referees are taking them off the floor. Chuck Daly's going crazy. Isaiah Thomas hurt badly.
And Owens is a pretty good ball handler, but against Michael, not there. 3-on-1 ball. Yeah, poster play. Showtime at the stadium.
Michael forced the rookie to make the turn. BJ came over to cut him off with the pass. BJ came down. That's happiness. Look at Scotty on the left. Michael, poster.
Philadelphia's road was a little bumpier as they dropped 2 games, but it still didn't stop them from talking some trash on Sunday against the Pacers. And Charles Barkley backed it up with 37 points. Barkley all the way.
Bill Laimbeer strongly criticized Michael Jordan, as we just mentioned a moment ago, in explaining why the Pistons walked off the court in last year's playoff before the game ended. Now here's Laimbeer, a piece of what he had to say, followed by Jordan's response.
Who is he? I mean, all he does is play basketball. In the world, he's this big. I mean, he may be up there because he has publicists and media and pumping him up, but as a individual, down-to-earth, heart person, he has. I mean, who is he? Who cares about him?
It's a guy with an opinion. Everybody's got their opinion. You got an opinion, I got an opinion, Bill Laimbeer's got an opinion, and it's going to be totally different at certain times. So it doesn't bother me to see other people give their opinions about certain things. If you're going to ask me my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. But it doesn't bother me as a person in terms of what I have to do in the basketball court. I'm going to go out and I'm going to play. And I'm aware of what his opinions are, but it's not going to affect the way I live.
Sand gives it to Petro. Nice ball fake. Look at this. And puts it home. Petro gets the pick from Dudley. Makes it look easy, doesn't he? Trying to work on Brooks.
Nice job by Tries to free himself.
Puts it home. 23 for Petro.
Went down to the other side. Nice weak side check out.
Petro counted and one. He's back.
The bottom. An offensive foul, or a defensive foul, excuse me.
Petro for 3. Got it.
He'd rather that line anyhow.
Petro for 3. Got it. 44 for Draws to close.
Second place Atlanta lost, so that widens the margin for the Bulls.
Makes it, what, 3 games now, right? Jordan. Score a 107-100 victory over the Denver Nuggets.
From the floor, 432-487 for New York. And look at the rebounds. The Knicks 24, the Pistons 16. And the Bud Light dog is on the floor. And Dennis Rodman, an animal lover, helps that good-looking golden retriever back to his master.
Worm is a man of many, many talents.
That dog can take a mini basketball if you bounce it and touch it with its nose up off the glass and into the hoop.
Dog is incredible.
They do about 40 line draws.
Set plays that the coaches have put in, but usually at the end, you see the one-on-one.
16 points to lead. The inbounds, MJ on the jam.
10 of the 19.
Lob.
Alley-oop.
So you got some hot dog here with you, man?
Right there. Little rice.
Salt bone with this.
Right there.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Right there.
Almost killed me.
I know.
Oh, man. Oh, man, I never felt a scare like this in my life, man.
big head coming on the lead like
I knew this was going to be amazing, so I had all these cameras set up all around us, and there was tons of footage that never made it into the piece. And you're about to see some of the best and some of the worst.
I'm hired for my team. I need you in the playoffs. I need a point guard.
What's the point guard?
That's the guy who runs all the plays and passes the ball. All you got to do is pass it to me.
We had to play one-on-one. It was so embarrassing.
Come on, Jackson!
He never missed. But that was the object, for him to teach me to play basketball and for me to teach him to dance, you know. Can you imagine me trying to do?
Backboard.
He's one of the nicest people you can meet. He really is. He spends his summers teaching kids to play basketball. He signs all these autographs.
Yeah, that's consistent.
Turns and wheels it to Gary. Here the Sonics with a chance to take the lead again. Pierce left side. Works on Hardaway to the baseline. Slapped away from behind. Ricky goes back to get it. Fires across court. Kent's got it right up into the alley.
Inside, it's Rice against Paxson. Jordan the block as he recovered, knowing that Rice wanted to post. It was Hansen, I'm sorry, that he had posted
Well,
up.
this is going to be the next step up for Glenn Rice. He's going to have to learn to read the double team.
Rodman able to keep it alive, and he's pushed by McDaniel. And we have the first words of the afternoon between these two ball clubs. That's the way the series has gone. Nice lead from Langford. Oh, a hard foul given by Oakley. We'll see right at Rodman.
We'll see right away if
here comes Thomas. Rodman, nice touch pass for Woolridge. 6 shot attempts. Sally lays it off. A gorgeous pass for Rodman. And Rodman and Ewing now having some words. Here's Jackson. Off tip and missed by Ewing. McDaniel, yes, and a count.
And that foul is going to be called with them. Here's the isolation right now. Clear the side of the floor for Joe Dumars.
And he drew the foul. Will it count? Yes, it does. The basket counts. Ewing. Yes. And Patrick Ewing penetrated. Not the shot that Riley would want. Wilkins. Yes. And he's fouled. It counts. Lots of time remaining. Dumars for 3.
And then out of the basketball game.
And Isaiah Thomas cuts it to 2 from the field. Shot clock at 5. Starks. Yes. Thomas from downtown. Raleigh. Isaiah Thomas for 3. And Isaiah Thomas has scored Detroit's last 14 points. Anthony. Rebound Mason. Yes. And a count.
Make that 25-10 in favor of New York. It's the finality of losing in the playoffs. The realization that tomorrow when you get up, it's all over. You've worked so hard in training camp, 82 regular season games. You go through an intense series like this, and after 9 years of developing relationships and in the community.
Jordan head of the circle. Back he comes the other way for a floating 15-footer. He hits. Uses the Cartwright screen, comes to the left wing, left of the circle. Now down the lane, throws up a hook. On the rim, drops in. Michael Jordan, left wing, guarded by Shaw, puts it on the floor, into the lane for the floater. In and out, and it drops back in. So Michael Jordan has it revved up, doesn't he? Play back in. Jordan in the lane, scoops it up and in.
Well, if it's not him, it's Pippen. A very tough duo to deal with.
Pippen with 11, shoots top of the circle and hits. Loose ball to Grant, ahead for Michael, into the front court, behind his back comes left wing, now down the lane, all the way for the two-hand slam, and the foul on Alanog. That is vintage Jordan super stuff.
I'll tell you, I hope nobody blinked watching that one, because this is Michael Jordan at his best. There's very few people on this planet that can do this.
Michael Jordan like a souped-up sports car on a winding road. Horace Grant left to the lane, out to Jordan, another jumper, good. Looks like he's on the driving range, hitting one 300-yarder after another. Air ball, rebound to Pippen, squeezes one up and hits.
Oh, beautifully done!
Outlet for Pippen, down the middle, into the front court, to the top, down the lane, with a swooping one-hander he hits. He is beautiful to watch.
Here's Jordan. Wow!
Out to Armstrong, right wing Jordan with 6 on the shot clock. He fires and hits. An arena record 52 points for Michael Jordan.
Incredible.
Head of the circle. Back he comes the other way for a floating 15-footer he hit. Purdue sets the screen. Jordan goes behind it, fires from 20, and drains it. We're guarded by Jordan, puts it on the floor, stripped by Jordan. Loose ball to Grant, ahead for Michael, into the front court, behind his back comes left wing, now down the lane, all the way for the two-hand slam, and the foul on Alanog. That is vintage Jordan super stuff. Take their first lead. Inside, Jordan shoots the turnaround fadeaway and hits. Shaw puts it on the floor, into the lane for the floater. In and out. Right tandem has played well. Play back in. Jordan in the lane, scoops it up, and it's to Jordan. Jordan starts the drive to the lane for a 10-footer by Smith. Bounces out of the lane for Jordan, shoots the fadeaway and hits. Got it right. Here's Jordan, head of the circle, unloads the jumper, pulls under the right wing with the Bulls down one. Alley-oop for Jordan, makes the catch, lays it in. Arc against Long, starts the drive, spins down the middle, hangs in the air, and floats it in. Miami down 3, 69-66. Horace Grant left to the lane, out to Jordan, another jumper, good. Jordan on the jog, moves it in front, changes direction, down the lane for the one-hand slam tonight. Cartwright for Jordan. In the lane, here's the fadeaway, got it. Down the other way, Jordan to the foul line, rises, shoots, connect with. Jordan by Shaw, down the lane, bumps it along, puts up the shot in, 111. Down ahead of the field, Jordan makes the catch.
Page deflected away, loose to the floor, McMillan scrapes it up, goes back, up he comes, Gatling swats it away, Kemp powers in with a jam. Gatling got a piece of it, comes up and says, wow, we did a job, didn't we? And they high-five each other. They really appreciate the talents. Kemp with 18 on the power jam.
Well, I'll tell you again, Shawn Kemp is the guy who can ignite you.
That's number 2 on the X-Man. Michael Jordan and Xavier McDaniel having words. Double technicals were called on McDaniel and Jordan.
What we said a moment ago, down on the baseline foul, that Jake O'Donnell was stepping in to send the message. This is step number 2 in the message sending process. The next one, someone's going to be ejected from this basketball game, which is a very...
6:50 to play.
Well, that's first quarter. That's what the Suns want to force, and the Trailblazers have to be ready.
Portland by 2. KJ.
That play took 5 seconds. That's why I say you have to take the first score available.
So here it is. KJ for the tie, and he got it. Timeout, Portland.
And in that Cedric Ceballos, as they come with Marley.
I led my team in scoring. I lead my team in scoring. I led my team in assists. I lead my team in rebounds. I, that's the Olympic team. I'm a member of the U.S. Olympic team. I can run the floor and even glide. I can run the floor, and I can run through you.
Tonight, Game 1 between the Portland Trailblazers and the Chicago Bulls.
The result, stretch the ran out. Jordan spotting the pepper. 31% against the Bulls. Michael Jordan. Portland 9,
Chicago to the floor, the ability to hang just long enough to get that good look at the front of the rim.
Posting up. Goes to the fadeaway. Through the foul. It counts. Drexler picking up his first. Jordan eluding Robinson. Yes. 18.
In the back, he just tricked. Cliff Robinson went right up. He's in his groove right now. He feeling it. He wants the ball.
Drexler, and they match up once again. Here's Jordan to the fadeaway.
There for a split second. When he doesn't like what he sees there, well, then he makes something nice happen.
Jordan with the steal. Eluding Ainge. Yes. The steal by Pippen. 2 of 11 from the field. Jordan again. And the 5. Here's Pippen setting up Jordan wide open for another three. Blazers get back. Pippen back for Jordan again for 3. Jordan for 3. Leonard. Jordan for 3. Yes. Here's Jordan for 3. Yes. Did you see that look? Michael indicating he can't believe it.
Well, if you take those hurried shots, that's what's going to happen.
Now to go to the free throw line, he stops the
Michael Jordan off a set play on the inbound.
Starts right, goes left, the lob perfect.
With his first field goal.
Throw line, he stops the
Michael Jordan off a set play.
I just tried to stay within the framework of the offense and the system, and next thing you know, shots started falling from everywhere, and I started running for that three-point line. I felt a great rhythm. It felt like a free throw, really. I really did not look forward to shooting threes at all this season. When I had my opportunities, I took them, but I didn't make it a precedence. So, you know, when I came into the game today, I really wasn't looking at going and trying to shoot threes, but they left me alone. I felt really comfortable behind the line from that distance, and I just started firing them, and you know, I was knocking them in.
Michael Jordan put on a three-point shooting exhibition and a stunning performance, but taking too many threes can hurt his overall performance, according to Michael.
My three-point shooting is something that I don't want to excel at because it takes away from all phases of my game. My game is a fake drive to the hole, penetrate, dish off, you know, dunk, or whatever. And when you have that mentality, as I found out in the first game, of making threes, you don't go to the hole as much. You go to the three-point line and you start sitting there waiting for someone to find you. And that's not my mentality. And I don't want to create that because it takes away from my other parts of my game.
Do you take this thing with Clyde Drexler seriously? Does that give you a little spur? Here's the next challenger, and you got to meet him at high noon on Main Street?
That's exactly the way I take it, as a challenge. I'm a competitor, and I need something to drive me, in a sense. And every game this season, I felt that someone was trying to take something away from me personally. So that was my motivation to step on the basketball court and compete. Right now, with all the media hype of Clyde Drexler and myself, that's the competition that I need to keep raising my game or elevating my game to the point where I don't think that I'm tired. I don't want to be tired. I want to play.
Deflected away again, and a tip and is stripped at midcourt. Picked back up by Portland down court. Drexler over Bill Cartwright with a thunder slam. And suddenly, Portland showing more muscle than they have in the past.
Tied at 87. The backdoor pass picked off on the deflection. Jordan with the steal.
Superman's back in the building. Superman is back in the building.
Chicago 4 for 10. Porter dumps it off. The rejection by Grant. Horace Grant, who had 4 blocked shots the other night. Jordan putting the move on Porter. Stopped by Drexler.
Just a Terrific defensive effort by Clyde Drexler.
Its last 8 field goal attempts. That goes back to the last quarter. The rejection by Scott Williams, who has come up with another sparkling performance.
Ball batted up in the air, stolen by Pippen. Pippen brings it down, 2-on-1. Jordan on the right wing. Pippen takes it and jams over Drexler.
Oh, beautiful play by Pippen. As Bob mentioned right at the start of the game, he's bothered by a bruised heel. Nice pass from Grant, finding Williams off the board. Here's Porter leading Drexler. Pippen. Oh, what a feed. Scottie Pippen with the gorgeous setup.
We found out in this playoff that it's been a roller coaster, one game up, one game down. But this team has never lacked confidence. That's been a mark of this team, being able to bounce back when a little adversity has hit us.
Pippen, quick drop step around, Porter slam jam. And now Michael fires a 3 and scores.
In the corner, Pippen with the step and the bucket. Beautiful move. Here's Jordan on the pull-up. Yes!
Ball batted up in the air, stolen by Pippen. Pippen brings it down, 2-on-1. Jordan on the right wing. Pippen takes it and jams over Drexler.
Everything's working for Chicago.
With Pippen and Jordan leading the way, the Bulls began Game 5 as if every possession was their last.
Paxson, yes! Jordan setting up Cartwright. Yes! Oh! What a rejection! Yeah, boys! Blazers on the move. Drexler, he turned it over.
Majors in the early going look unsettled.
A technical foul called on Buck Williams.
Portland's fans could only watch in despair as the Bulls dismantled the Blazers.
Fadeaway jumper, he scores.
Oh, Michael turned an ankle.
But Chicago would face some anguish of their own.
The franchise is sitting down on the bench holding his left ankle.
Bill Jackson better talk about this.
Get yourself under control, both of you. We need you.
And Chicago going through a little bit of a gut check right now.
But even with their leader sidelined, the Bulls refused to falter. In this game, Chicago would not give Portland any second chances.
It's got bucked out! Bucked out! Bucked out! Yes, sir!
Portland was helpless before Chicago's onslaught, and it only got worse.
And here comes Jordan back in, still favoring that ankle, but he's going to play some more. Wheels it out back to Jordan. Michael fires a 3. He was open. He buries it.
A dagger! A dagger!
With Jordan providing the finishing touch, the Bulls' triumph was complete. They had regained control of the series.
Take it back to the city!
And they were going home.
And the defending world champions are 1 victory away from making it 2 NBA titles in a row. Chicago down by 15, start of the 4th period. Chicago's lineup. Second team with the exception of Pippen. Corner, Hansen fires a 3 and scores. Bobby Hansen, that's one reason he's in there. Kersey dropped the ball, got it again, and Hansen strips him of the ball. Out of Pippen, backs in on Drexler, turns, double, triple team, spins through it and lays it in.
Oh, that was an unbelievable shot.
Back to BJ on the right side, down low to Stacey King. King backs in, knocks down Buck Williams, turns, shoots, scores!
Do you believe this? Chicago in the midst of a 14-2 run.
And Jordan re-enters the fray. Drexler, foot fake, starts to move, beats Clyde inside, looks up a floater and scores!
Time running down for Chicago.